right, let's get done over here, like my redneck friends say.
Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Merlino's picture on my wall. I dream about him when I sleep. I go out of my way every day to find mafia guys just walking down the street. I know just where they went to school. I know the names of all their friends. I'm off the meds again for OBSESSION. I know the middle names, just need a lock of their hair. More than a little bit insane, cause I think I see gangsters everywhere. The feds, they just don't understand. They cannot see my point of view. They say it's gotten out of hand, and I'm obsessed with you. I want to get next to you. Yeah, I love all the bits you do. Now I can get close to you. Right on my dream come true. I want to have sex with you. Your YouTube views won't do. I'm obsessed with you. Yeah, I'm obsessed with you. Mob rats, they set my heart aflame. Electrocute me with their lies. The very mention of their names, my stomach fills with butterflies. Snitch tails are better than cocaine. I need them more than oxygen. I'm off the meds again for OBSESSION. I know the middle names, just need a lock of their hair. More than a little bit insane, cause I think I see gangsters everywhere. The feds, they just don't understand. They cannot see my point of view. They say it's gotten out of hand, and I'm obsessed with you. I want to get next to you. Yeah, I love all the bits you do. Now I can get close to you. Rats on my dream come true. I want to have sex with you. Your YouTube views won't do. I'm obsessed with you. Yeah, I'm obsessed with you. Mafia Rat and me, we were meant to be. We live happily in my fantasy. We go walking down the aisle. I just look at you and smile. Enslaved in chains, cause you're still in denial. I want to get next to you. Yeah, I love all the things you do. Now I can get close to you. Rats on my dream come true. I want to have sex with you. Your YouTube views won't do. Cause I'm obsessed with you. Yeah, I'm obsessed with you.
Shout out to Great Rat Trap City out there. Let's say,
Chronicles breaking news.
Hold on a second. Let's pause this for a second. Say what's up to the chat. Joe Bananas, DJ, what's up, bro? Morton, Wheelbarrow, Texas Joshy. What's going on, everybody? Jason, how's it going? R.I.P. to Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton passed away. She had some good songs, and she had a big heart, that lady. Donated a lot of money to children and all kinds of stuff. So R.I.P. to Dolly Parton. Vince, what's up, man? Cheech, what's going on? David, Ian. Well, the channels I'll be using, the links will be description. Hit the like button. Make sure you hit the like button. Come back, leave some comments. We're gonna be covering. These fucking fake journalists, fucking mob hump, fucking reporters. I call them rat enablers because that's all they are. We're gonna be covering. We're covering 3 of them. Anthony, what's up, man? Burn till I die. Big high. Oh my God. She was a beautiful woman. God bless. Assassino, what's up, brother? Tommy, what's going down? Crewbell, emergency contact is here. What's going on? 9 to 5. That was a good movie. Yes, I watched that with my mother when I was younger. 9 to 5. What a way to make a living. I remember that song too. I remember that movie. They like tied up the boss was like some chauvinist pig who tried to like grab their butt or something creepy. creepy shit like that. And like tied him up and fucking robbed him. I forget how the movie went. Scottish Dad, oi, what's going on? But shit, that was made in the 80s, that movie. But I'll also be Ian, what's up? Be using Islands in the Stream. Yeah, that was a good song. Nadu was talking about Paulie Lorenzo, a little. Yeah. What's up, mailman Nick? Yeah, he's a scumbag, that kid. That kid's like the biggest flip-flop, but now all of a sudden he hates rats now. Or did his rat hatred thing go away too? Dominic Crea was right. Yeah, well, we're gonna get into these rat enablers right here. Shout out to the Mobster Chronicle channels. That's what channel I will be using. I use the Rat Trap City song from his channel. Give it a sub. Have what's going down? Shout out to Australia. Prayers for your mom always. Got the rosary beads right here. Hope mom's doing well. Shout out to Hev's mom. Well, they say mum. But shout out to the Mobster Chronicle channel. And I know a lot of people were like, where's my Fibby? There's a little dose of Fibby in this. So I know everybody's jonesing for their Fibby stuff. Don't worry, Fibby stuff is coming right down the tube. Fibby got an award from bail bondsman. It's insane. We're going to cover that this week. But in the meantime, let's laugh at some disgusting rat enablers and liars. These guys have fake one of their famous things, all three of these stool pigeon fucking lovers we're going to cover, all say they have secret contacts in these neighborhoods that people like myself are from and shit like that. They don't. They're sick. Always got the secret contacts. Shout out to Skinny guy too. Oh, San Rooks, thank you for that super chat. I did see that. I want to thank you for that. Thank you very kindly. It's appreciated. Nothing's expected. Everything's always appreciated. I got that from Teacher. Oh, no, I think I got that from May Queen. Oh, this is classic. This guy did a great job right here. Look at them. And these are the three miscreant, derelict, degenerate rat mob humps that we have here this week, folks. We have Shamp, as you know, is our little Fibby Lowman. Yeah. He's always doing his gang thing. Then we got Larry, Fester Burnstien. Then we got Spanky, little Mo here. Mo problems, mo weight, less problems, less weight, mo problems.
Hello.
The hot mob humps and gumps and chumps. Boy, aren't they. Starring Friar Tuck as Jeff Nadu, Scott Fester Burnstien, and Jeff Fibby Lowman. These people are insane. They're all alike, though. Very similar. We will show.
Welcome to Mobster Chronicles. It's time for another Rat of the Month video. While our pals Joey Merlino and Lil Snuff have been working overtime playing Whack-A-Rat.
Look at them. Look at little Borello. Look at Johnny Aletto. Right now, he's in protective custody, loving up to next to some man or woman or whatever pronoun you want to give it. There's Larry shine on with your shiny face. And we got Dominic Sicali over there. I robbed my grandma.
Exposing more of these lying snitches, YouTube's Rat Love.
RH, what's up, bro? So funny, make the rest of the world go by. Oh, I'm glad you can laugh at these scumbags, man. Because not only do we want to educate the public about these lying rat bastards, we also want people to get some giggles and laughs with it, right? Because life's short.
Loving fake news journalists have been hard at work, like YouTube's biggest rat promoter Vlad TV, who continues with his stool pigeon parade starring notorious lying informants like Balloon Lips Borello, that little bald weasel Anthony Aralotta, Dominic Dumbass Sicali.
Buy my crypto. Look at Pope Michael. I want to bless you and take it. As he's giving you a novena, he's stealing your wallet.
Pope Michael Francis and the biggest cheese-chomping rat fuck on YouTube.
Oh, I killed a kid and I liked it. I killed a child and I liked it. This guy's insane, Schmiegel. What's up, Bob?
Sammy the Troll Gravano. In our last Rat of the Month video, we called out Scott Burnstien of the original.
We are going to be watching this video that he did after this.
Gangster podcast.
What's up, Donald, Tommy? What's going on, man? Benson Hurst, what's up?
some of his fake news reporting and demonstrated how these channels habitually get things wrong when they are pushing their
Yeah, they not only get things wrong, this guy right here said he has secret contacts in Providence, Rhode Island. This wackadoo made a video about some kid, a friend of mine who I went to school with. I've known for years. He made a slandering video against him, and he says he has secret connections in all these cities that call him up and tell him, dude, there is no more mafia, you goofball. I know that in my city there's not. I highly doubt there's not anywhere else. But if there was, you don't know people. And nobody's going to be calling you up and telling you shit. I don't know who this guy is. I don't know who this adolescent, this big child is. He's got some little Harry P. Wessels shirt on going there. He looks like a big 14-year-old. As you can see, nothing but in the background of Al Capone pitches. None of these guys are even fucking Italian. It's just insane.
Fake news stories on YouTube. Here's another perfect example. Previously, Burnstien reported that reputed Buffalo LCN boss Joe Todaro traveled to Chicago to meet with Chicago outfit members, including Gigi Revito, as evidenced by this photo.
What a liar.
Two problems with that story. One, that pic was taken at the Pizza Expo in Las Vegas, where Todaro's company has been an exhibitor for many years, and not in Chicago. And two, Gigi Revito is not a member of the Chicago outfit. He's a goofball and a clown that owns a restaurant, and
he's a typical, like, goofy, wise guy mob fucking hump, who owns a restaurant, and he goes around to these stupid conventions to take pictures with people. Fucking sick people, man. Dindu, what's up, man?
Scummy criminal history would preclude him from getting his button.
Yeah, I don't know if is this the guy who has like charges of groping and shit or something like that? This guy's a sick fuck. He throws his money around so he can go near people and take pictures. This guy's sick. Sick.
Bernstein ended up printing a retraction in his Gangster Report web publication.
Scott sick. Man.
In this video, we will take a closer look at the likes of discreditable YouTube channels like Mob Talk Radio with Jeff Lowman, the original Gangster podcast with Scott Bernstein, and the sit-down with that disrespectful little prick, Jeff Nadu. These self-proclaimed mafia experts not only peddle bullshit and fake.
Look, this is the guy who said he was Ram Petriaka's grandson. Look at all, he got a lot of his tattoos covered up with little monsters. He got the Omerta tattoos covered up. Ugh, these guys are sick.
Jeff Nadu. These self-proclaimed mafia experts not only peddle bullshit and fake news, but some of them even help establish, promote and propagate the rats and snitches who are infested.
Just what they do. They promote and propagate them. They love them. Anthony says every second episode is a retraction. Yeah, Bernstein's the one who co-signed Gummy.
YouTube and even help them with their rat channels.
Yeah.
How can anyone take anything they say seriously? It's like the clown carnival at the circus.
Yes, it's it literally is a circus show. You got an Albanian kid, the Jewish and Lebanese guy. They're just all fucking weird fanboys, and they all go, look, he's got Vinny the Chingante. I think that could be. I don't know who that is. Who is this guy on his wall? Some old wise guy from the fucking 1700s or something up on his wall. All these pictures. He's a sick fuck. They're all fucking sick, and they all lie.
Bernstein is still interviewing rats. This time, he did an exclusive interview with our local Detroit snitch.
Oh, the rat who shat! It's Jabba, Novi the Hut. Solo! I want Solo. Look at Novi, the rat who shat.
Novi Toko, the only Detroit LCN figure to ever testify against the Detroit partnership. He is also exhibiting Merlino derangement syndrome by posting another wild story about Joey, President Trump, and some alleged Israeli mobster.
Oh my God, that guy will stop at nothing, Bernstein. He's fucking out of his mind. He is crazy.
These guys just never give up.
No, they don't.
Next, we have liar and mob hump Jeff Lowman.
Look at that picture, though, of Fibby. Look at that picture in the hair. That is gold. That is gold. Oh, my God. Look at the sirens. Never stops in Providence with these sirens. I'll tell you that. Look at Fibby's head. Look, Bernstein looks like he's hanging out of a car window. Larry over here hanging out the car window. Spanky's looks like he's constipated.
Joey already chopped this guy off at the knees by exposing him as a weird stalking fanboy and rat, and that Lowman was actually pals with...
Oh, there it is. There's the picture where he turned gangster. This is called the gangster hot tub machine right here. You step into this hot tub and you become a gangster rat bastard. Fibby's out of his mind. Look at them. Look how close they are. They're intermingling. This is when Fibby lived with them. If you've seen the picture before this, he had a haircut. It looked like an asparagus. Eli made him slick his hair back. Oh, my God. None of these people are even Italians.
Lowman was actually pals with the lying rat fraud John Aylite a few years back.
There it is. There's the pitch. See this picture? This was before the hot tub. This is when Johnny Aletto first got a hold of Fibbles, right? He got a hold of Fibbles and says, that Rosie O'Donnell asparagus haircut has to go. Look at that. And I want you to know how short his hair was then and how long it was. These guys were together for a few months. Kissing and a loving and a hugging. Thank you, Cheech. The Three Stooges. Amen. Really are the Three Stooges. He's so chubby and dumb looking. That's what Make Queen says. He's so chubby and dumb looking. That's hilarious. The best part of Spanky's show is when he trolls his chat and gets triggered and starts talking tough. Spanky, what this video exposes a lot of the Spankster. Because remember, now the Spankster is like, rats are bad. Remember, he went live and went, Dominic Crea was right. Dominic was right. And Tom was like, go get a life, loser. You have no shot of friending up to me, loser. Watch how he talks in this one.
Lowman also ridiculously implied that he was the grandson of New England LCN boss Raymond Patriarca.
Yes, he told Angel Gotti that right to her face. He said he was the grandson of Raymond. She told me that. I was in her kitchen. She told me that. I was like, what? He said he was whose grandson? Give me a break. His grandson was my friend and his son's my friend. R.I.P. to Chris Petriarca. That's not, Fibby's not related to them. But that's what he told Angel. And she'll believe anything, right? Santa Claus is coming. Yes, and Peter Cottontail.
Look at this goofball. He's just another clown at the circus.
It's been almost 30 years since I've been gone.
Look at it. You notice with all these weird little humps, like with Fibby, he wanted to be an actor, a comedian, all this shit. Then they just go and say, like, he's not even Italian, this kid, but he'll tell you he is. Crazy. Here he is dressed up as Elvis. Now, this is most of the time he's supposed to have been a bookie and robbing houses.
Old school record style, baby. Anyway, since my 30th anniversary of my death is creeping up on me here on August 17th.
What's up, Angela? What's going down?
Little boogie there hanging.
Look at him. Look, that's the grandson of Raymond Petriarca right here. This was the guy who was a bookie at Providence. Yeah, okay.
Hey, man. Some people say I look like the king. Oh, mama, I think I do.
There he is. Look at him. With his lover, Tom Squires.
What a fucking asswipe. Lowman may be a clown, but that disrespectful little prick with the anger management issues and big fucking mouth Jeff Nadu is on a whole other level of circus clown. He's Barnum and Bailey level clowndom.
Oh,
First,
yeah, Spanky is just angry. He's still that fat guy in the inside. He's that repulsed little fat guy who hates the world. Here he is sharing Rats channel. Now, all of a sudden, he doesn't like rats. All of a sudden, he doesn't like rats. Oh, thank you, Paulie. Much appreciated. All of a sudden, he doesn't like rats now. But watch the rat love he had back then.
Watch this pathetic stewnod literally hound and beg his chat to subscribe to his rat pal, Bonanno associate Frank Fiordolino's new YouTube channel.
I thought that was a bald Asian lady.
I'm gonna do Frank a solid. I'm gonna put Frank's channel here in the chat box. You know, you guys know I'm a big fan of Frank.
Of course, you're a fan of all the rats, but all of a sudden now you have this new moral code. All of a sudden now Spanky, I almost called him Frankie. Now Spanky doesn't like rats. What did he say? Dominic Crea was right. Like a little hoa.
You know,
you guys know I'm a big fan of Frank.
I want to put his
of course he is.
I want to put his channel here in the chat. You got it.
You got it.
Everybody subscribe to that channel right there. Everybody go subscribe. See, Frank, we can get you new subs.
Look, he just had Panisi in there.
Everybody go subscribe. Everybody go subscribe to this YouTube channel right here.
Team Rat Squad in full effect. Rat Squad. Because that's what all these fucking fanboys, They love their rats. The stool pigeons are the cat's meow of this genre, right? Anybody's on here looking up stupid mafia shit, you're gonna find all these stool pigeons. And these goofballs that hold these channels, fake journalists, fake reporters, they embrace them, they love them, they inhale them.
Everybody go subscribe. Guys, let's get them up to 1,000 subs tonight. Can we do that? Can we do that? Let's do that right now. Let's get.
But all of a sudden, he's a little psycho. He's always in mental wards and going crazy. Little rubber room spanky. But all of a sudden now he hates rats now. They're really bad. It's just his new grift. It's his new fucking grift. What's up, Kelly? It's just a new grift. Frank tried to show Emery some Emmy dust of his own. They could go shove their Emmy dust up their ass. Don't work over here.
These guys to 1,000 subs. Everybody in here, go subscribe to
He's
this.
like a big toddler. Look at his hands jumping up. He's like a huge toddler.
It's right here. Click on that quickly.
Click on that. Like they don't know what this. Quickly, click on that and please go give this mouse a rub. Give it rub and tug to the mouse. Pathetic human being. Thanks, snakes, pale skin, whatever.
Quickly.
Go subscribe to this right now. Go subscribe.
Like a little kid. He's like a little kid. He's all happy. Like he just got his new toy or something. Little fucking. Ever see that movie, Nothing But Trouble, with Tupac and Chevy Chase? Those little fat little things that were stuck outside. Those little inbred creatures. Beantown, my brother. What's up? Midway delivery. Stay tough. Stay good, bro.
Subscribe. Come on. I'm going to drop that a couple of times here.
This is what we're talking about when we say they actually promote these snitches. Then, in the next minute, he denigrates and insults people who are involved in and support the We Push Back movement, which is dedicated to exposing lying informants and the flawed system that enables and rewards their behavior.
Don't praise cooperators. Stop.
Look.
Stop. Please. You're a fucking grown man. You're not in the mafia, Snake.
You don't have to be in the mafia not to like tattletales and snitches that put our family members in jail, you little rat-loving clown. But now he doesn't like rats. I got to go get the clip where he's fucking trying to give Dom fellatio. Dominic Creel was right. Rats are bad. All of a sudden. I think he ate a cheesesteak. He ate one fucking cheesesteak, and now he doesn't like informants. Look how he talked back then.
You're not in the mafia. The whole thing of you don't like informants is fucking stupid.
Why is it stupid? They put our families in jail and lied about people. Well, how is that stupid? You're a sick fuck. You try to act like us now, Spanky.
This is great news. Next week, we were free Vinny Basciano. We push back.
Look how mad he is.
We push back is a fucking
Look,
joke.
he's saying free the guy Vinny Basciano, some New York guy. Poor bastard was put in the can by some lying stool pigeon. He's upset. He wants, just like black people, he wanted to be black. He couldn't be black. He hates blacks, right? Wants to be Italian, can't be Italian, hates Italian. Eats a cheesesteak, and all of a sudden he hates rats now. Fucking phony bastard. Nick, what's up, bro?
It's a fucking idiotic group of fucking misfit fucking clowns.
Yeah, he inhaled a half a cheesesteak, and he flipped his whole script. That shows you the power of the fanboy, right? What the fanboy loves. If he even thinks he can get a little piece of pepper or a piece of cheese off that cheesesteak, he'll switch up his whole fucking thing. This kid hates Italians. Trust that. Hates them.
It's a fucking idiotic group of fucking misfit fucking clowns who don't know anything. You got a lot of balls coming in here. You guys are a bunch of fucking misfit clowns.
Angry.
Fuck We Push.
Look at this kid. Fuck We Push. Now he tries to suck prick. This kid is amazing hypocrite. He stands for nothing. He's a clown. He used to throw me when I first started my channel. He used to come in here and dick ride us too over here. He's a fucking clown.
Back. And Dominic Crea, that fucking clown. All these people. Fuck them. Shut up.
All right. What about Dominic Crea was right? Dominic Crea was right. He likes making threats. He's a clown. These guys are all fucking sick.
He pushed back.
No, this is an old video. This is him from like last year before he ate the cheesesteak. Before he ate the cheesesteak and he thought he could get near Joey and maybe pick a piece of gum off Joey's shoe or something weird like that. Like all these fanboys would suck that guy off in the middle of the street. They can come on here and say, we want everybody in jail. We love all the rats. And all of a sudden they don't. It's a grift. It's a grift for this clown. This is the real Spanky. This is the real little brat, spoiled brat. He let Gene Borello insult his mother and father. His mother and father were good Albanian people who worked very hard in America to give this little rich bitch everything he wanted. And he let Gene Borello on there call his mother all filthy names. He just sat there and took it. He took it like a hooer on Pine Street.
Shut up. Remember, these are people that are lowlifes. These are people that pretend they're something they're not.
Nadu is
all of a sudden everything changed though, Jeff. Look at his hair. It looks like a Lego piece. That's a straight Lego piece on his head.
a rat-loving scumbag with twisted priorities and can go fuck himself. He constantly shit talks and insults people in his chat and his comment section because he can't control his emotions and his big mouth.
Stat in Italy. Maybe you didn't listen correctly, idiot.
That was true, but Panisi is a mentally ill fuck. You did an entire show on John Panisi's mental health, and now you want to cry foul when other people do the same to you. How hypocritical is that exactly? John Panisi has a lot of mental health problems. He's a massive, insane simp liar. And Spanky laughed at him for it, but when he ended up in the nut ward in the rubber room, I think he thought like Joey was gonna come bite him like Dracula. He fucking ran into a nut ward. Joey's gonna get me. Fucking weird, spoiled little cow. All these, if you noticed, all these fanboy type rat lovers were very sheltered as children. Couldn't leave their fucking yards. Ugh. What's up, Mobster Chronicles? Yeah, good video right here.
Idiot. But Stat Hilly, thank you for watching. Appreciate you. I know you're always in here. Another fucking low life piece of shit who wouldn't jump on this show right now if you had to. Listen, I'll relate this to when I went.
Look, he's got a shirt, Milano. What the fuck? This kid's proud of everything but his own fucking nationality.
When I went away, I was away for 5 days.
Now watch this. When I went away, he's gonna compare a night at what do you call that crazy ward in New York? The fucking Bellevue. He's going to compare a night at Bellevue for being in prison. Watch this. This is classic.
Listen, I'll relate this to when I went away. I was away for 5 days. And you know, the one thing about going to one of them institutions is you can't leave.
You can't leave.
It was a lot like jail.
Oh my!
There were no cell phones. Like
please do not compare a crazy ward where you're eating cupcakes and ice cream all day, and you're crying on the fucking shoulders of counselors. Don't compare that to prison, Spanky. Stop.
The doors were locked. Like I had to stay there for a certain amount of time. Like when you went in, you had to stay there, right? Jeff, love you, but the two experiences are not comparable whatsoever.
No, they're not comparable, Spanky. You can't compare 5 days in a nut ward to 5 days or 10 days in prison, dude. There's no fucking comparison. You're eating cupcakes, crying on nurses' fucking shoulders, all medicated out.
Jeff, love you, but the two experiences are not comparable whatsoever. Shut the fuck up. I'll touch you, Gray. You stupid.
Look how angry he gets. This is the spoiled brat in him. This is the little spoiled brat. When he was younger, Mommy, I want 2 cupcakes. No, Jeff, you're only going to get 1 cupcake. I need those 2 cupcakes. That's the spoiled brat.
Shut the fuck up. I'll touch you, Gray. You stupid fucking idiot. When the fuck did I say it was?
You did. I
said there were 2 things similar.
Wow. Oh, listen, look how unwell these guys are. These motherfuckers are unwell. They are unwell. One flew over the chubby's nest. One flew over the cuckoo's nest all day long. He looks like that Danny DeVito in there. What was his name? I forget his name in the fucking movie.
The fuck did I say it was? I said there were 2 things similar.
2 things similar. What are you, a drill sergeant? Fucking 2 things similar. What the fuck? Spanky's losing it. Spanks? Friar Tuck going all fucking crazy.
Fucking idiot. When the fuck did I say it was? I said there were 2 things similar.
Look at him.
Stupid fuck. Holy fuck, man.
Relax, inhale the cheesesteak, and go slow.
People piss me off. Leave it to these people. Someone will always find something negative to say. Always.
What a little chooch, right? What a little chichill.
but leave it to these fucking idiots. Yeah, prison is not the same as going. No shit, Sherlock.
Why'd you compare it?
But you're in a facility, you can't leave until a certain time, fuckhead.
Right, you're in a facility, you can't leave to a certain time. So you did compare it to prison. Ridiculous. Look at this. Yeah, triggered, right? I could just picture this kitty in a bunch of peeps, inhaling peeps, those little yellow, disgusting things you eat on Easter. Just inhaling peeps one after another.
That's the same. Holy shit.
I love beer. Says school is like that too. Nothing but school is the same thing. So my nephew went to school today. So can I compare my nephew to doing prison time? Spanky lost it. Yeah, the Spanks.
Holy shit, man. I just can't stand these people. They're so fucking dumb, some of them. Holy shit. Yeah, it's not the same as going to prison.
Look at him. Why don't you clean your fucking ears? Why don't you get a Q-tip? He's using his fingers to clean his ears. It's called Q-tips.
Yeah, no shit. But it's different than going to a fucking resort in fucking Antigua, you fucking idiot.
All right, wait, now look at him. Look at Spanky. Look at Friar Tuck in his prime rib, that is. Look at him in his prime. Oh, my God. Watch how angry. Big man on campus. Fat guy in a little coat. Oh, my God, fat guy in a little coat. He looks like a big blueberry, right? Like Willy Wonka in the chocolate factory. He looks like a great big blueberry.
A history of acting like a nut job since he came on YouTube, so it's nothing new.
All right, let's go back to this caller. I have a feeling he's let's go to Don.
Wow, his head. Remember those weebles wobble, but they never fall down? And everybody remember those toys as kids in the mid-'80s? He looks like his head was firmly planted on. Wow, this is an amazing head. Like when I see this, I think of Cujo, Beethoven, and I mean dogs, that is. He's got the head of a mastiff. Wow. And once again, his hair, he's like a chia pet. Chia. His hair is amazing.
Go ahead, Don. Make your stupid point, Don. Let's try to be funny with it, though, this time, all right? Go ahead.
I just wanted to call in and let you know that I faded all your picks. You weren't really close on any of them.
Good.
But, yeah, here's the other thing, man. Did you clean your diaper out from the last time I called? Because I can really smell that thing over here in South Jersey.
Hey, Don, do me a favor. Tell your mom I'll be over after the show.
Well, they would have to widen. Well, first of all, they would have to widen their doors for you to get in there, number two, right? And God forbid if you use the bathroom, you're pulling a chickie and breaking the commode. Look what an angry big blueberry he is.
Okay, no, I'll let her know, dude.
Get him off the phone.
Look,
Don't break
he
this.
was like a punching bag. They used him as he was just a big punching bag. Everybody come on and yell at and ridicule.
Up anymore. See ya, fuckhead. Bye-bye. Hope you and your boys got to laugh. Circle jerking each other off at your house right now. Smoking a little fucking Reggie, you fucking hack.
Look at his mouth open. He's starving.
Great call, jerk off. Make sure you tell your mom, all right? I'll be over in about an hour.
Mind you, like, always the mom jokes, right, too. It's like I said, you couldn't even get through that door. Number one, for her to physically have intercourse with you or to be in coitus with you, they would need all kinds of cranes and shit to pick up tummies and all kinds of back fat.
What a disgusting, miserable piece of shit. That tough guy act has gotten his ass whipped a few times,
Yes,
and he's had a few people pull his card. Like the time he got slapped by the son of a Philly wise guy.
Look at him.
So I was at the Eagles game. Me and a friend of mine walking up, and I see two of my friends coming out of one of the kids' houses. And the other kid I hadn't seen for like a year. His father and uncle are involved with that world. I walked up like,
His uncle's in that world, and he got slapped for it, right in the face. Yeah, he talks tough on the internet. Yeah, the other guy beat him up. The guy Nick scared the shit out of him, and this dude's grandson slapped him in the face.
"What's up, bro?" And he's like, and he went, boom.
Like a slap or a punch?
Yeah, like a slap.
Okay.
And I was like, what the fuck, dude? He was just like, I fucking told you about this. I don't want this going on. Who the fuck do you think you are?
He also got his ass handed to him in the ring.
Oh my God. Watch Spanky throw punches, huggy punches. You ever see little kids fight? Like little toddlers try to fight each other and shit? He's going to throw huggy punches, where they're not really punches. They're attempts of hugging.
Stool Sports rough and rowdy boxing match.
Look at it. Go the huggies. There they are. There's the attempted huggy punches. Look at them. Mom, are the grilled cheese ready, Mom? I need some grilled cheese. Go a huggy. What's another huggy punch coming? Wow. Look at him. Look at him running away. Look at him running away like John Candy and Armed and Dangerous. Running away, not protect himself. This kid's never been in a fucking physical altercation in his life. In case you want to take in the time he attacked the fucking turkey casserole, right? Maybe when he attacked his mother's turkey casserole. Look at him running. Oh, huggy! Look at these huggies. Throw another huggy punch. What is he doing? Oh my God. What is he doing? Playing the drums? What was he doing? Playing the drums? King Kong Bundy? His leg went up.
I think he reached out to an old pal of Burnstien's.
Oh, here we go, right here. We're going to get into Scott Burnstien's. Scott Burnstien helped this guy rise with his lies and then threw him under the bus when everybody figured out he was lying. This guy's another mob hump, Scott, where he says he's got connections. He's not as crazy as Spanky or Fibby. We'll give him that. That ain't much. But he also makes lies up and says he has connections from people in Chicago. No, here's what you have. You have weird guys who call you up and lie to you in case you're lying.
Some boxing tips. That pugilistic legend Gummer Lindblom.
Gummy. Eye of the liar, it's the heat of the fight. A nicotine patch on my arm keeps me stable. And the last sole survivor is the lie of the night. What is he doing?
I think I've seen Nadu's boxing style before.
You hater, roll up your. Ow, not so hard. What you hit me for? I didn't say it. He said it. Oh, yeah. Ow, that hurts. Copy.
Speaking of Barstool Sports, Dave Portnoy had some interesting things to say about his old employee Friar Tuck.
Like what Dan said the first time he introduced me to Nadu. He goes, Dave, I got a guy so ugly, you're not going to be.
Wow, look at that head. Look at that head. He's got some broccoli, Rob. As his hair looks like some fucking broccoli. I don't know what the hell's going on here. Look at that hairdo. And he had to go pay lap band. He had to go get lap band surgery. He had to go have the doctors cut his tummy open. They pulled a bunch of fat out and tied his tummy up. Wow.
To turn away. And his face was this close to the camera. He
Look
waited.
at his head. Oh my God. What a homely character. Oh my God. A face only a mother can love.
More. The guy's so incredibly dumb. A guy that dumb comes around once in a while.
He is dumb. Look at him. We got him. I got to find the video. He's going, Dominic Creel was right. The rats are bad people. And all of a sudden now he hates rats. It's a grift, folks. These people with these dumb channels, they want you to believe there's a mob out there so they can act like they got connections and people call them up and give them tips. It's all lies. It's all a grift.
Lifetime, first of all. His hairline.
He looks like a toothbrush with diabetes, mailman Nick said. Fred Flintstone passport said.
Once in a lifetime. I mean, he was just an idiot, just a moron. He's
Operation Null says, why did he get slapped? Well, he was lying about people's grandfathers and uncles, calling them mobsters, saying they're in organized crime. Just because you're an Italian guy who dresses nice or might eat at an Italian restaurant doesn't mean you're in the fucking mob, man. But he'll say that about anybody. And sometimes you run into them people's nephews and grandsons and cousin-in-laws. And what happens then is you're most likely going to get a slap in the head. You shouldn't be saying that about people's families.
Have you seen the videos?
Watch him dance. Watch him dancing in here. This is right after lap band surgery. Right after the surgery, watch him dance.
He dances?
Yes, I've seen those videos.
I mean,
look at this.
He's doing that seriously, Kirk.
Yes, he's doing that seriously. Maybe him and Jimmy Calamandria. Maybe he's an evangelical now, right? This is some bizarre shit.
Doing that seriously, Kirk.
Yeah.
He's dancing like that seriously.
Look
at him dancing.
It's unbelievable.
How can anyone take anything any of these guys say seriously when they act like lunatics and fools?
Yeah, how can anybody think that, let's say there was a mob out there still, which I don't believe there is. I know there's not in my city, but let's say there was. Do you think those guys are going to call up people with fucking TV, fucking YouTube channels, especially misfits like this? They ain't going to call nobody up and tell them their criminal career or what they're going to do or who they are. That's insane. That's like selling methamphetamine, which is terrible, and calling up people on the internet and telling them you're selling methamphetamines. Makes no sense. But Spanky, Burnstien, of course, Fibby. Fibby takes it to a whole new level. You know, he actually said Raymond was his grandpa.
Cocky little dickhead Friar Tuck should check back into the nut house he visited last summer because he can't control.
Hold on. Mobster Chronicle says Friar Tuck was supposed to have a new podcast with the rat. I thought he gave up rat life. Look at this homely son of a bitch. I thought he gave up the rats, and now Dominic Creer was right. Dominic, we push back was right. What a fucking coos. He's just a fucking... He with the sideburns, he looks like the wedding singer. That's a great call, Passport. He looks like Uncle Jethro, right? Like a big, plump pumpkin. Yeah, he's a disgusting human being. But it's funny because the last 6 months, all of a sudden he thought he could get a cheesesteak in his mouth. He hated rats. Now he loves them again. Shocking.
His delicate feelings.
Now he hates them again. Shocking. Look at it. Look at those eyes. Nobody's home right there. Nobody's home. All he cares about is maybe 25, 62 donuts.
His big mouth. Say what you want about Scott Burnstien. Even though he's full of shit half the time, he doesn't act like an asshole, and he isn't a nut job with a big mouth like Lowman and Nadu.
Now, we will have to give Burnstien that. We'll have to give him that. He doesn't threaten people. He doesn't say Raymond Petrarca was his grandpa. Oh, we got a kitten thing here.
This toxic genre is terrible for mental health. Nothing wrong with taking steps to better yourself. Everyone should see it.
Because Kitten would know. Kitten would know.
Therapist from time to time. It's a good thing. 100% right. And you know what's very interesting? Do you know how many people see therapists?
Oh my God.
This Chris Casparosa is another self-professed investigative journalist whose obsession with the Gotti family turned him into a stalker after they spurned his...
This is when he tried to be a comic. Oh my God.
weirdness. He's just another irrelevant YouTube mob hump, fake news journalist and goofy Trump-hating lib.
Yeah, pussy hats.
Getting therapy on your own is something that should be commended, not criticized. It's not always easy to confront demons. If everyone got therapy, the world would be at a better place.
What demons? Jeff and Madge, he thought Joey Marlino was coming to beat him up. Somebody crank called Jeff and says, Joey Marlino is coming to beat you up. So he went into his car and cried and punched the steering wheel and went into a mental ward. What? These people watch too many movies and shit. Nobody's going to hurt you, dude. These people aren't going to harm you. This is sick. But in their minds, this shit is real to them.
Good luck, Jeff. Thank you, Chris. And I agree with you on that, man. There's always things that we can do to help ourselves. And I think the world would be a better place.
The world would be a better place for me and for you and the entire human race. There are cupcakes for eating if mommy makes a batch of cupcakes. Oh, my God. We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones who make a better place to keep on living.
Sure do need it.
Someone will always find something negative to say. Always.
Like a little bra.
I'm the professional. Don't tell me anything. Listen. I'm the professional. You're watching me.
He's the professional. What are you, Leon, the professional? Stay away from that 14-year-old girl in that movie. I always found that movie creepy for that reason. Look at him. This is great. They're coming to take me away.
They're coming to take me away. Ha ha. They're coming to take me away. Oh, hee hee. Ha ha. To the funny farm where life is beautiful all the time. And I'll be happy to see those nice young
Look at
men
him dancing. What the fuck was he doing this? This is bizarre. Look at him dancing. What is he doing? Wow. Picture being in the mind of the Spankster. Brody, what's up, man? He's dancing for his boyfriend. He's dancing for cupcakes. Dancing cupcakes in the stream. That is what we are. R.I.P. to Dolly Parton passed away today. Look at this. Yeah, how was that? Very dislost. Now we have the
Please
the
subscribe
Skinny
to
and
Joey and Lil Snuff's
stuff over there. All right. Right here we got the Scott Burnstien new hat pack.
Mobster Chronicles breaking news.
The guy Bernstein's crazy, dude. I don't know if he really believes he's got connections that call him up and tell him things, or he's being trolled. I don't know if he's making it up or people are trolling him. He's fucking out of his mind. Out of his mind. For having broken fanboy ego, checking the funny farm. Yes.
Welcome to Mobster Chronicles. For almost a year now, our pals Joe.
Jamis, what's going down? Shout out to my people out there. Never forget Prom 97.
Merlino and Lil Snuff have been exposing the lying full of shit rats that have infested YouTube.
Look at them.
In a previous video, we reported how certain YouTube channels empower these rats and frauds by providing them with a venue.
They do. They're enablers. They're rat enablers. Every one of these channels are rat enablers. And what do these rats do on these channels? They attack the people they lied about and put in jail. They use their platforms to viciously attack people. They're disgusting. Oh, thank you for that Cash App.
With which to spew their lies and skewed and twisted versions of events, where they are the good guys and the people that they snitched on are the bad guys.
Exactly.
Most of these stool pigeons wouldn't even be on YouTube if it weren't for enabling rat-loving channels like Vlad TV.
That's very true. If it wasn't for a lot of these rat enabling channels, a lot of these old guys, you got to think a lot of these rats are boomers and Gen X people. I'm a Gen Xer, right? They don't know how to use computers and shit, so they have people help them, right? Or you have platforms like this fucking Massacres, Vlad TV, who fucking pushes every stool pigeon in the world.
Is probably the biggest rat platformer on YouTube due to his almost 6 million subscribers. Joey Merlino has the distinction of being
he's being trolled with anyone with a vowel on his name, May Queen. You have the guy Burnstien, as we're gonna see in this video right here. The guy Burnstien, he says people call him up. He actually did a video on a friend of mine who I went to school with, who I grew up with. He actually did a video calling the guy a mob guy and shit. It's fucking ridiculous. And then he says he has connections and what are they, sources? Yeah, he says he has sources from my city. Scott, who the fuck are your sources? You have no sources. Either somebody is trolling you or you're making this shit up. I'm gonna try to give you the benefit of the doubt that you're being trolled, but there's no sources in Providence, Scott. You're fucking insane.
the only person connected to that life that has ever appeared on Vlad TV who wasn't a rat.
And Joey should have never went on there, but shout out to the skinny guy.
The title of biggest rat fan and rat groupie goes to a self-proclaimed mafia expert and pseudo-journalist who also happens to be based here in Detroit, our own hometown hack Scott Burnstien. Burnstien has interviewed almost as many of these stool pigeons.
Yeah, he is like the rat whisperer, Burnstien. He's the one who did a video on a friend of mine. He's a sicko. He says he's got connections, and it's all lies. People are trolling these guys. All you got to do is hit up these guys on Instagram and say your name is Joey Testudo or any Italian name and say you're related to this one or that one, and they'll believe anything you say. Believe anything you say. I know who this fat Seth Rogen looking guy is. Looks like Seth Rogen blew up like a fucking parade float. Is that Seth Rogen? Ate too much or what? I don't know who this character is. Who is this character? The Seth Rogen looking beast I'm looking at. Who is this?
This is Vlad.
Red Ether, what's up? Dante's Farm, what's going on, man?
Super excited for this episode. We have one of our returning champions, I would say, Michael Francis.
Oh my God, this grifting, lying sack of shit, Michael Francis. What happened to all the holy stuff, Michael? Oh, holy Mike. What happened to all that? Look at the cringy, look at the faces on them. It's like they're meeting fucking some hero of theirs, which he is a hero to them, which is sad. This guy's a lying, grifting stool pigeon. It's amazing.
He's the legendary Michael Francis is with us again.
Jason, what's up? Reich 2, Reich 315.
Just having you appear is just tremendous, a tremendous co-signing for our our bona fides and we.
Yeah, see how they help each other? It's tremendous co-signing. The rats help the rat enablers, and they help each other. It's a big rat's nest where mommy rat helps baby rat, and uncle rat helps nephew rat. It's a big rat fest.
We pay homage to people like you and your father who were the real
Don't
OGs.
put him and his father in the same category. This man is nothing like his father. This is a little Nepo baby, fucking fake, holy evangelical whack job. This guy is pathetic human being. Do not compare him to his father. So you're doing his father a great disservice. You know what he did? He took that other fucking retard, the Shah of Iran, Bet David, to his father's fucking old nursing home. Who does that? Took them to the old nursing home, trying to get the guy to talk.
But interviewing these snitches isn't enough for a rat fan like Burnstien. He is actually Facebook friends with notorious rats like his hero Michael Franzese, but also Sammy Gravano, Anthony Aralotta, Bobby Luisi, Larry Mazza, Frank Calabrese, Paul Cantarello.
Look at all these stool pigeons. Look at Emmy with one mutual friend, right? Look at all these filthy stool pigeons. They love them. They are their heroes. They are these fucking people's heroes because they can't get next to any fucking buddy who's not a stool pigeon. It's disgusting to me.
Jimmy Calandra, to name a few. If one of these guys whipped out their catso, this guy would blow.
Yep.
Burnstien is the co-author of a completely biased and bullshit-filled biography about former Philadelphia underboss and notorious rat fuck Philip Leonetti.
My uncle made me do it. My uncle made me do it. Why'd you shoot your girlfriend's husband? Because my uncle made me do it. This guy's a coward. I was just a good little boy playing basketball. And then my evil Uncle Hitler, Nicky, made me do all the bad things. I hate this fucking guy. His book is all bullshit. Phil Leonetti's book is all bullshit. It's all lies. This guy's a disgusting human being.
Mafia prince.
Phil Leonetti, he wrote a book. This other fucking piece of shit. All right. I don't even know what the name is.
Let's talk about Bernstein. Bernstein helped them write that book. Disgusting.
Never read it. I would never buy it.
A book that happens to gloss over, embellish and deliberately leave out so many facts that a lying rat and weasel like Phil Leonetti appears to be the hero. One glaringly willful omission by Bernstein, also known as selective journalism, fake news, and just plain bullshit.
Wow, tell me this guy don't look like an obese Seth Rogen. Holy shit.
Is the true motive surrounding the 1979 murder of a Philly mob associate and friend of Leonetti's named Vincent Falcone.
I picked the bottle up.
This is the guy where, all right, we'll give you a little synopsis. You people don't know what's going on right here. This guy, Phil Leonetti, killed this guy to take his girlfriend. He killed him to steal his girlfriend.
I picked the bottle up, a scotch bottle, start drinking it to try and break the little bit of tension that was there. And,
yeah, right. Blame Uncle for everything.
I said, Vince, come on, get some ice. It's in the refrigerator. Come on, let's make some drinks. He came in, he went to the refrigerator and opened the freezer, and that's when I shot him.
How many times you shoot him?
My uncle made me do it. Uncle made me do everything. What a fucking lie.
I shot him once in the back of the head, and after he fell down, my uncle listened to his heart. And he said,
I don't believe that. When he says his uncle listened to the heart and jumped up, I don't believe anything this guy says. He went and fucking married this guy's girlfriend. Fucking sicko. Oh, that's his own John Favara? You mean the guy, the movie director, the guy from the movies, Favaro? Is that the movie guy? That was like in Hollywood or something?
shoot him again in the heart.
Shoot him again in the heart.
And I shot him again in the heart.
Look, number one, he looks like Frank Vincent up here. Everybody always says he looks like Frank Vincent. He's got some fucking dead roadkill on his head, some gray squirrel on his head. He dresses up. He looks comical. He looks sick.
Do you not feel any sort of, what do you feel?
I wanted to date her.
I feel nothing. I don't feel nothing. I feel cold.
The part that Bernstein deliberately left out is that Leonetti actually shot Falcone in the back of the head so he could court and then marry Falcone's girlfriend.
Yes.
girlfriend of the man
Listen to this.
who was your close friend whom you murdered, have I got it so far?
Yes.
Is now your wife.
Yes.
You must understand, looking at it from the outside. It
My
seems a
uncle,
little
but my uncle made me do it. I had to.
strange.
Yeah, it does seem strange, but it wasn't until 2 years later that we really
Oh, it wasn't until 2 years later. Bullshit. It wasn't 2 years later that my uncle told me to date her. Fucking liar. Morgan, what's up?
started dating.
Heather, what's up?
I mean, it wasn't like, in other words, it might look like I killed him to go out with her.
Yeah, MRH, like he was a cardiologist, right? What's up, Roscoe? He makes these lies up. And yes, he killed the woman. He killed that guy because he wanted to go with that woman. This guy is nothing. His whole book is all fiction. It's all fiction. That other goofball Soy Boy wrote him letters. Gunsmoke the Soy Boy the Don wrote him letters. He's the one who did the rat recon for Joey up at the feast. He wants Marlino in jail too. Made cartoons. He wrote him a letter and said, "Why aren't you and your uncle friends? You guys should like get together and be friends." It's fucking bizarre.
I mean, there was really not even
No, I would
association.
think just the fact that you killed him might slow things down a little bit.
Just that I killed him.
Well, yeah.
Well, I mean, it's in the past. I mean, we have
It's
to go
in the
on.
past, and it was like I was like he tries to use that monotone, soft little "I'm a good boy" voice. I was just an altar boy until evil Uncle Nicky got a hold of me. I was such a good boy. I was going to go to college and play basketball to that evil uncle of mine.
And, you know, things happen, and
Things happen.
what are you going to do?
What are you going to
Rat's ass kisser Burnstien never wrote about that fact in his book because
Of course he would never. He wanted Phil on his side. If he wrote anything that Phil didn't like, Leonetti didn't like, he would have lost his job. It goes to the point that these rat enablers will lie for their heroes, cheat for their heroes. They'll do anything for their heroes. And who are their heroes? The informants, the rats.
Neddy the rat told him not to, and the pseudo-journalist Burnstien genuflected and obeyed.
Yes, he did.
They all got the same story.
Yeah.
Philip was never in jail. He got lucky. He always got out on bail. He beat every case. So he was Crazy Phil. He loved that name. They wrote about him every day. Crazy Phil Leonetti. He loved it. He gets locked up.
Oh, I bet you he did love that name. 100%. Fucking disgusting human being.
Beats the case. He beat every case. If he would have beat the last case, he'd still be here. He'd still be Crazy Phil. Then he went to jail. As soon as he was by himself and lost the case, then he found God and the government. Now he's not Crazy Phil no more. He's scared shit Phil. Well, they do the same shit. They just lie. It's whatever benefits them to make money. So he's not crazy. He's not Crazy Phil no more. He's scared shit Phil.
Burnstien thinks he's the foremost mafia expert in the US, but he's a joke and a clown, whose reporting is suspect because he has a propensity for making things up and getting shit wrong all the time, even when
He really dropped the ball with the Gummy thing. He tried to throw Gummy under the bus after he helped Gummy's career rise, and then he tried to throw him under the bus.
that he has bad info. Burnstien, the self-proclaimed mob expert,
Look at out there. Look at this fanboy apparel. Now, Burnstien, you're so fucking dumb, you Dunsky, you dumb matzo Christ. You should know. If he was really related to wise guys and was schooled by his uncles and shit, he wouldn't be fucking selling Detroit our thing and beyond the stream with all these fucking rats and stupid moron rat lovers. It wouldn't happen. So either you created this persona together or he fooled you. You're fucking stupid. So what kind of mob expert could he be? If you say you're a mob expert, that tells me you're a fanboy who sucks off old men behind 7-Eleven.
propped up and vouched for a notorious lying fraud, nutcase, mafia wannabe and rat groupie from Detroit named Gunnar Lindblom. Lindblom has a
Look at them. They love it. They were together many times. Look at this.
wannabe and rat groupie from Detroit
Look at
named
his eyes bugging out of his head. Bonnie Google with the googly eyes. You slap Gummer in back of the head, 2 eyeballs are popping out.
Gunnar Lindblom. Lindblom has appeared all over YouTube and repeatedly lied about
Look, I love my steroids. What is this podcast? What is this? And who is this miscreant? And what Pablo Escobar's picture right there? This is fucking bizarre.
being related to alleged former Detroit LCN boss Jack Tocco.
What's your reaction to your
It's never related to.
No comment. The federal indictment says 69-year-old Jack Tocco was the boss of the Detroit Cosa Nostra crime.
I've been looking for the video. I can't find it on your channel where Gummer tells a story that he's sitting there with Jack Tocco and his friends and says, "You know what, Jack? Nobody could protect you. If I wanted to, I could beat you up right here and kill everybody in this room. I'm so tough. I got to find that video. I can't find it for the life of me. But he's not related to these people. And you would never even talk like that in front of those guys. You never even knew them. You never hung out with them. You didn't know who they were. You're not related to them. You're another Fibby.
Family.
And having worked for alleged former Detroit street boss Anthony Giacalone,
They may have been the smallest, but they were easily one of the most
Oh, he
successful.
quit the podcast after that one video. All right. You look like fucking fat Seth Rogen.
Mafia families left in America until today.
You're saying you guys are big players in the mafia. Is that true? Your father is.
which we have conclusively proved is total bullshit. We never heard of this guy here in Detroit until his pointed dome popped up on Vlad TV lying and bullshitting.
Yeah, John Alight helped him. John Alight, Larry Mazza, all the stool pigeons helped him get on Vlad. And then his bullshit story really took off of him being related to the Tocos and the Giacalones and collecting millions of dollars for them and breaking legs for them. It's all fiction.
Burnstien lied about this clown's validity for almost 4 years, and actually
Look, it looks like a white Barry Bonds riddled with roids.
gave him his start by posting his fake autobiographical series of short stories called the Lindblom Chronicles.
Now, hold on a minute. Wait. Look at these pictures. What is it? What is that? Humpty Dumpty? What is that? It's just a head. What the fuck? And yes, he looks like a valet guy, as you said there. So he wrote these little like stupid short stories, but that wasn't good enough. Nope, that wasn't good enough. He had to include himself into the story. It wasn't good enough just writing some stupid fucking short stories. He had to say that his family were mobsters and they schooled him and all this stupid fucking shit. Ugh.
Chronicles.
I posted some of his fiction writings on my website, and when I posted it, I said this is coming from a former Detroit mob associate. I probably shouldn't have done that. And
I probably shouldn't have done that. Then why'd you do it though? You were so fanboyed out, you couldn't control yourself, right? You're jumping out of your pants with excitement. Disgusting.
Did give him some credibility to start building his brand, and frankly, it's gone haywire, and that's why I had to reel this back in and make it very clear where I stand on this. And I know there was some early platforming I did for him.
Some early platforming. You were pushing his shit harder than you pushed your own out of your ass, pal. You were pushing them all over the place. These are fucking dopes. These are a bunch of fucking either fucking Ofe fucking white dudes from the Midwest or fucking Monte Cristo dudes or all these fucking non-Italians who just obsessed and want to suck anyone's dick with a vowel on their last name. Excuse me for the crude language.
I did refer to him as a Detroit mob associate, and if I
I did it as a mob associate. So that shows you're no fucking expert like you freaks try to say you guys are experts. These are not experts. You guys lie. And all for money. Money or to get your little rocks off. You know, maybe this is their dream to be known as a gangster reporter. It's fucking weird. Weird.
That was a mischaracterization.
Burnstien even teamed up with Gummer to do numerous shows on Lindblom's YouTube channel, which gave him even more credibility, so he could go out and lie and scam people. As soon as we exposed Lindblom as the lying fraud and scumbag that he is, Burnstien came out feigning ignorance and making excuses and backpedaling.
That's when he jumped ship. He jumped ship when they exposed Gummy for lying. The guy's like Dutch and shit, Lindblom, not even Italian, maybe on his mom's side, but that's when Burnstien jumped ship.
As the lying fraud and scumbag that he is, Burnstien came out feigning ignorance and making excuses and backpedaling and whitewashing his long-time backing of Lindblom. But he only came out after we told him it was in his best interest to go public and straighten out the mess he created.
Now, he's been doing this for a while. Why did you choose this moment to talk about it?
Because Mobster Chronicles and the other people in Detroit told me if I don't do it, they're going to out me. You fucking idiot. That's why he did it.
It's things have just jumped the shark, if you will. Oh
my God. Joni doesn't love Chachi and Fonzie's not here, pal. Get over it.
Co-sign about Gunner and what I said from the start. Any co-signing of Gunner or endorsing of Gunner was as a criminal. It was not as a mobster.
No, it was as a mobster. You were calling him the nephew and all that, the grandson, the nephew, the gangster. I love how they try to backtrack to save their own asses.
None of my reporting or my research.
New Orleans says Paps is under investigation for welfare fraud. No shit. Paps probably got 37 women living at the house right now.
Has ever connected Gunnar Lindblom to any mob activity in Detroit related to Tony Giacalone or Jack Tocco.
And mind you, the only reason he's saying this right now because he was pressed to. They pressed Scott and told Scott, if you don't go up there and say that, we're going to out you as covering for this guy.
Tony's really.
But that's not what Burnstien said on Jeff Nadu's show 8 months earlier.
I watched
There's a guy called Gunnar Lindblom on Twitter or on YouTube. And I know you have a bit of.
I want you to focus on Spanky's hair. I want you to focus on this hair. It was like either painted on his head or a beautiful piece of architect of a Lego put right on his head. Wow. Thank God I was not born with that kind of hair. I'm glad I'm bald right now.
You know Gunnar a little bit. What are your thoughts on Gunnar? And I think there's always been a question of the validity of Gunnar.
The validity of Gunnar.
Well, I mean, I can sit here and I can vouch for his validity in terms of three things that I think are very important to the brand that he's.
Well, first of all, how can some fucking Jewish dude who's not even Italian, who didn't grow up none around these people, don't know these people, vouch for this guy in the fucking first place? Because you thought he could make you money. Didn't they go on little tours together and shit? Fucking weirdos, little mob tours. I don't know how you couldn't see Gunnar as a fraud. First of all, if anybody who's dealing with stool pigeons and selling our thing clothing was not schooled by his uncles or father, anything like that. It's fucking weird.
Three things that I think are very important to the brand that he's trying to develop or build.
Wow.
I don't really want to go past
trying to. I thought he was this big gangster.
To the brand that he's trying to develop or build. I don't really want to go past that. But what I can tell you is that he is a cousin of Jack Tocco, who was the longtime godfather of the Detroit Mafia.
Liar.
Gunnar's grandpa was first cousins with Jack Tocco.
Bullshit.
So he does have a semi-close family relationship to the Toccos of the Tocco crime family.
Bullshit.
He was on the low rung of guys that were in their at that time in their 20s that were the sons and grandsons and grandnephews of all the OGs.
Bullshit.
No, yeah, that's such bullshit. Number one, like I said, anybody who hung around their uncles, their grandpas would never be online selling our thing clothing, dumb shit like that, or hanging out with every stool pigeon on YouTube. There's no way.
I don't really want to go beyond that, but I can say all that is all true.
Burnstien is completely full of shit and a liar with zero credibility.
How did the Toccos right now, the family that he's saying he was part of, are they like kind of upset at him for?
Yes, the Toccos and the Giacalones are very, very upset.
They should be upset at you too. You're the one who helped build that Frankenstein monster, right? You're fucking just as guilty, motherfucker. And you only came forth because they pressed your ass.
If Gunnar's behavior and him co-opting their name for his brand and, telling stories that they believe are totally false. And he's doing it he's doing it without their permission. And it's upsetting a lot of people. And I get a lot of the blowback.
As you should get the blowback.
These people put up a video that proves that if there is any relationship between the Toccos that Gunnar belongs to and the mob Toccos, it's a very, 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 very distant relation. I mean, the video is saying that there's no relationship.
There is no relation. And not only that, he said he hung out with these guys, collected millions of dollars for them, threatened them in their office, all this shit, robbed all their gangster friends, and they wouldn't fuck with him because he's so tough. Fucking, how could you believe that guy? How could you fall for that bullshit with his our thing jackets and He's on there with every stool pigeon on fucking YouTube. Do you think anybody would be liked in their neighborhood if they're on YouTube with all these informants? No, they wouldn't. If you come from a real neighborhood that used to be like that years ago, well, there's still family members out there, and nobody likes stool pigeons. You wouldn't be all over there. Gum is a liar.
If there is any relationship in terms of cousins, it's incredibly distant.
So are you saying that the Toko family they have something to do with putting this video up?
Yes, I'm saying that's another thing I want to correct that, and I've expressed this to Gunner, and he doesn't want to believe it. Or this is
he dumped Gummy for the rat who shat. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Mustang Mike, what's up?
Coming from a bunch of mob dweebs or mob dorks, as he likes to call them,
Well, Gunner is a mob dork and mob dweeb. That's projection from him, and so are you, Scott. You're a mob dweeb.
Their basement. This particular
I'd love to know. I love you to tell your contacts in Providence that I said they suck cock. They're a bunch of fucking fanooks who should be fucking. Ugh, you're disgusting. You're a liar. He has fucking friends over here that give him tips. You're a sicko, dude. Like I said, is he making it up or are there people trolling him? I don't know. One or the other.
Of people attacking Gunner's credibility is coming from the Tokos and the Jackalones.
Yeah, Burnstien has also been flapping his gums non-stop about certain people in Buffalo, New York. Every time he reports on Buffalo strip club owner Peter Gerace and his current legal troubles, Burnstien can't resist dragging his uncle, the alleged boss of the Buffalo mob Joseph Todaro, and the Todaro family's legitimate business interests, into his fake news stories.
Yeah, would you like if people looked up your family, Burnstien, and put up all that shit? No, why don't you leave people alone? If these mob humps really are like, hey, I like mafia history, then why aren't you just doing shows on Al Capone? Or shit that happened in the fort. Number one, you get all this shit from the FBI anyways. I wouldn't believe nothing. But why don't you stick to Al Capone and stuff in the 30s or 40s or 50s? Why do you got to go out there and call every Italian guy you see in fucking some Italian neighborhood a mob guy? That's sick, man.
But for the Peter Gerace Jr. part of the case, the nephew of reputed Buffalo Mafia godfather, Joe Pizza Todaro.
For the record, nobody calls Joe Todaro Joe Pizza, and neither he nor any of his family have had any interactions with an ostracized Pete Gerace for more than a decade. So it's really a disgraceful move for Scott Burnstien to put Joe Todaro on blast, just to get views on his shitty channel and grub for money.
Yeah, that's all it's about money. He doesn't care about anything else but making a few shekels.
These are just a few examples of how these rat-loving gossip columnists masquerading as journalists sensationalize events, push false narratives, peddle conspiracy theories, hearsay and innuendos, and just plain make shit up, delivering the true definition of fake news. Burnstien is a dry snitch who either doesn't comprehend or doesn't give a shit that this is real life involving real people and has real consequences.
Yeah, well, no, I don't think any of these feel they're stuck in fanboy land, man. These people live in a perpetual movie. It's like a Goodfellas movie. They're sick. All of them, from Spanky to Fibby to fucking Burnstien.
It's not some fictional mob TV show or movie. It's very easy for people like Scott Burnstien to sit there in his little home studio and sensationalize events and spread nonsense and bullshit on YouTube when it's not his life, or family or business being blabbed about in public. He sure wouldn't like it if the shoe was on the other foot, and his personal affairs or those of his Trump-hating liberal family members.
Yeah, you wouldn't like it if people put up stuff about your family, that they're a bunch of liberal wackos or whatever. You know, they owned a fucking Christ-killing store or whatever the fuck it would be. You wouldn't like that, would you? You wouldn't like if we gave your Grampy and them a train ride, right? A nice little train trip. Summer camp, maybe?
Had their personal business put onto YouTube for others to see. We have a little message for Uncle Fester. Just stop the bullshit. Leave Joey Merlino and any other alleged LCN people, like our friends in Detroit and Buffalo, out of your fake news story. Especially
and Providence. Stop lying about you have connections and sources in Providence, because you don't. You probably have another sick Jeffrey Lowman type figure who's fucking pranking you, dummy.
Especially when it comes to anyone law enforcement is claiming is active now. Use some discretion and show some fucking respect.
He has none. He looks like a baboon's ass. Look, just like a baboon's ass right there. Baboon's ass all day long.
Use some discretion and show some fucking respect.
Disgusting.
I completely own the fact that these people that I'm out there writing about and talking about, they don't like me. They wish I wasn't around.
Because you're lying about them, you fucking. Literally baboon ass. That's so fucking disgusting. So fucking disgusting. What's up, Maddie? Yeah, we push back always. I didn't want this to go too long. I wanted this to be pretty short. I'll bullshit for another 5 minutes and that's it. What's up, Rat Trap City? I played your song in the beginning. The channels that I used in here will be in the links. Make sure you come back, leave a comment, and hit the like button too. But I should come out and say I'm related to Al Capone's. You know what? You literally could. And you can come out. You'll get caught eventually, but anybody could. These guys do it. They all get caught. Always get caught. But there was a fake Castellano grandson last year, wasn't there? Some guy said he was Paul Castellano's grandson. He looked like a big Frank Rat Squad looking creature. It was disgusting. What's up, Lisa? All right, I'm out of here, folks. I wanted to do a real fast one here today and put this up. I will be back with some Fibby content. I know a lot of people probably going to be mad there wasn't like Fibby stuff tonight. Possibly tomorrow or the next night there'll be Fibby stuff. Just to be honest, it's weird. It's fucking sick, man. Drop dead Fibby. Have a good come back, leave a comment, hit the like button. God bless you all.